Tough. I mean, I just sent all my prayers to him. I mean, at that moment, it was tough. Once we, saw the replay and exactly what happened, it just a lot of flashbacks to, you know, the previous one he had in college. And it just, yeah, it was tough, honestly.
How do you, how do you guys plan to respond to such a devastating injury as a football team?
I mean, we this one of and I know he don't have the C on his jersey, but he's a captain. He's a leader. He's the definition of this team, of this city, of this organization, and we got a lot of we got some holes to fill for him. Um, but I think Jerome and those guys are gonna step up and take the challenge, and you gotta really bring along not just from the running back position, but my position as a leader, as a quarterback, and just as a whole, as a team. We got a lot of holes to fill. While he's away. So I mean, it's even tough to even speak on it. I just want to just keep praying for him and his family, and just hopefully we get the best outcome for him.
How do you feel?
Was it difficult for you after seeing him go down to have to rally the offense?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little slope. I know we scored kind of right after. We were down at low red, but it was tough because we didn't know what was going on or what was going to happen until pretty much after the game. So we just kind of we're so used to seeing Chubb. He's the one outside of me, rallying everybody, keeping everybody just along and going on, and you can kind of feel that throughout the game, just kind of the ups and downs. But usually he's the one in the huddle talking to everyone. But having that piece gone it was tough.
Deshaun, what was sort of the message to Jerome? I mean, did you have to say anything to him when he kind of came in, or was it sort of, was he sort of,
I think he was ready. He broke that long run. I think Stump, Coach Stump is the one that talked to him. It wasn't pretty much I need to say anything. It was a big moment for him, and I think he knew the task, and and I think he did what he needed to do when he could, through the rest of the game.
How do you feel like you're playing right now?
Still coming along. I feel like tonight, it was shitty as far as that. There's some plays that we capitalized and we did good, but as far as my part, it's not good enough. And I put that on me. The first play, yeah, we can get into the tactics of receiver running out and putting the ball out and this, that, the third, but I got to give him a better ball. The forced fumble for a touchdown for them. We can say this guy can do this, but I got to protect the ball. We're not going to put it on anyone else. You put it on me. I can take the full blame. I can take the criticism, and I'm going to do that. And I told everyone in our offense, the whole team, I'm going to do better for this team, for this organization, so we can win games like that. And I'm fine with taking the criticism, and I will be better.
Deshaun, you had the two face mask penalties and I guess a disagreement near the Steelers sideline there. Just what happened there, and do you feel you lost your composure at all?
No, I wasn't really lost my composure, but I apologize to the team. That's 15-yard penalty, for us, and it set us back. So, both times was, my fault. But as far as the face mask and things like that, I'm stiff arming just like everyone else. And once they grab my arm, as I'm running and they keep pushing, only way I can really let go is the swing across. And once they do that, my helmet or hand is stuck in their helmet or in their face mask. So I got to do a better job of just hitting them with the palm, I guess, and just releasing as much as I can, so we don't get those penalties. But as far as just unsportsmanlike conduct and things like that, no, I'm not trying to do anything like that. I've never been that type of person, never been that type of player. And I spoke with the ref, and we were going back and forth. on a good conversation, and he just let me know that it's hard for them to see things like that. All they looking for is the head, and so I told him I just got to do better.
You
Were
said
you
you're-
grateful that you didn't get ejected after there was a little bit of contact with the ref, and there was some debate over whether or not you should have been ejected from the game? Were you?
I didn't know that.
You don't even remember
No,
anything?
that didn't.
The little bit of contact or anything like that?
Which part?
Um,
No, me and the ref was having a conversation. There was no contact with the ref.
Okay.
No, we were having a conversation. The whole thing on the sideline was, and I'm not gonna get into it. We spoke about it, me and that coach for the Steelers. So we're on good terms. I'm not gonna speak on that, but yeah, there was no contact with the ref. Yeah, me and him were talking about the stiff arm, and he was just getting me on the way, and I was just letting him know what was going on. So yeah, but it wasn't. That never came up with it.
At the end, you made a few completions to get the ball into 50. Even though it was a struggle all night, were you feeling positive at that point?
Of course. I mean, every time we step on the field, you got to feel positive. You got to have that confidence, and even when the momentum is not going our way, we got to change that. We got to find ways to flip that momentum, especially being on the road in a hostile environment. So, yeah, we just got to go out there and just try to make plays, and the plays didn't go our way towards the end, and yeah, that's how it went.
You said earlier that you're coming along, but given how big of a loss Nick is, according to you and other players on the team, is there an urgency to elevate your game as fast as possible for you guys to meet all the goals you had before the season?
I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep trying to get better, 1% better each and every week. Every week is different and things like that. So urgency to up my game. I can't force the issue. I can't force any, deep balls or throws, things like that. I just got to keep trying to do what the coaching staff is asking me to do. Going through my reads and checking it down when I need to, and try to make plays with my feet. That's all I can really do. Don't try to go outside and do what Nick Chubb is doing. I can't do that. So why would I try to do that?
How much of an issue was their pressure and your protection? It felt like you were under a lot of pressure all night long.
No, I just got to get the ball out quicker. I think that's the biggest thing, even in the drop back. Just if they're coming, then maybe I should check it down a little bit faster and sooner, and maybe that can help to slow down the pressure and things like that. But I just got to get rid of the ball and try not to take those unnecessary sacks.
Do you feel like in some ways, was it in the back of your mind with Nick gone that you had to try to do too much and that you maybe did press a little bit in this particular game?
No, I don't think I did that. I don't think I was pressing. I was just trying to make the throws and the reads whenever those times came. So I didn't really run it as much. That was for Jerome. As far as that, as far as pressing. So no
At
man.
times, it looked more like a street fight than a football game. Did it feel like you were in a team fight there almost throughout the night against the Steelers?
What do you mean by that?
It looked very physical, guys going down.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's divisional football. It's Pittsburgh versus Cleveland, so it's always going to be a tough fight. We knew it was going to be a battle. Guys flying around, guys want to compete and win. But as far as just taking it to a whole nother level, like it gets chippy out there and things like that. But at the end of the day, like we respect them, and and we just got to keep pushing forward. But we're not trying to do anything outside of just play football and compete.
Kamara made a couple of big catches for you. How long before the game did you know that you were going to have him there to play tonight?
Well, I knew he was going to play. I just didn't know how much. Every drive, every series, I just kept asking him if he was good on certain routes and things like that. So I know, the game plan had to be switched around because of the late injury in the week. But he made some big plays, and he helped us out move some the chains in the drive.
Is this just uncharacteristic of you guys as a team to start the way that you did, the penalties, the turnovers, just all the things that happened in this game? Is this just completely not who you guys are?
Yeah, it was like I said earlier, it was sloppy, and we can't do that, and that starts with me as the quarterback, as the leader. I can't allow that. The communication got to be better, the fundamentals got to be better, and I just got to make sure we're all on the same page, especially on the road, where it's a tough environment. And like I said before, you can't blame anybody else but myself as the quarterback. Maybe I can just give better balls or protect the ball or get rid of the ball a little bit faster. You know, so you know, as a leader of the team and as a quarterback, I need to, you know, make sure that, you know, I stay sharp throughout the game.
Do you feel the offensive line is coming along? You know, they've had to move some guys around, and even after Nick went down, you guys still had almost 200 yards on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, they're still pounding hard. They're still going, you know, pounding the rock real tough. And, you know, we just got to make sure that we, you know, keep going behind those guys, you know, with the reads and the run fits and things like that, you know, and that's the foundation of our team. And those guys are, you know, working their tails off to make sure we get positive yards in the run game and also in the passing game. So, you know, I give a lot of credit to the offensive line and the way they work and the way they, you know, take their jobs and how serious they are with their work.
I'm going to rephrase this because I think it was kind of asked a little bit, but do you feel like all your goals and dreams for this season, all the aspirations that you guys had, are still in front of you, even though you don't have Nick Chubb anymore?
Most definitely. You know, it's week 2, and like we said before, it's just, you know, it's a huge loss for our team to have Nick Chubb. And but I think Jerome and those guys are going to step up, and you know, it's a long season. We got 15 more to go, so anything can happen. It's the NFL. Every week is a challenge, no matter who you're playing against, where you're playing at. So, yeah, the dreams and everything that we want is still in front of us, and you know, we just got to get ready for Tennessee this week and get back on the track.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.